Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham reaction for match day 32. Wrexham drop more points to Bristol City at Ashton Gate. 2-2. Late point drop. And yes, am I frustrated? Absolutely am. It's 2-2. And we are still after dropping points today, we are still sitting in 7th place with 48 points. So it's not all doom and gloom. But we have to have a discussion about certain things, what happened today, about the reaction of the game, and how it went down, and some things that I think that I'm going to be honest, I question some things. Nothing's perfect. It's the championship. This is what happens, and I know there's a lot of tropes that are like, oh, this happened, that happened, and things are gonna go on through the game, and should have done this, should have that. But to be honest, I'm frustrated. I'm happy where we're at. I'd said coming into these next two matches, I wanted to win both of them. That's maybe fool's gold Peter Pan stuff. But now having a point against Ashton Gate, Bristol City is good. And then also, we go into the Ipswich game. Now it's like, I don't want to say a must win, but it's a win. Like we're slipping away a little bit here. We are, and I'll say this flat out. I'll just get right up top of the show. To the other person, I think it's let's do this with all the stuff that you were putting in the chat at the end there in regards to armchair quarterbacking and support the team. Hello, we have a fan channel that's been around for 5 years. We don't think we support the team or the club. Absolutely we do. But be honest with yourself and be honest with what's going on. We are in a good position, but do not come at us. We have the mic, and talking about me going out and playing the game. I'm 46 years old. And yes, I'm not just a podcaster, but we do have opinions, and you can have your say too. If not, go start your own goddamn channel. That's my gripe. I said it out there too. But that said, I love all of you. I love the opinions. But today was a very frustrating match. A very frustrating match at the end, because we did what we did a couple times before. Was sit back. We're not learning our lessons. We are not learning our lessons. And we did it. We have players that could have come on that bringing in Scar. We had two defenders that were on with yellow cards that were pulling out of challenges because they didn't want to get booked. They didn't want to get booked again to get sent off. And when they're coming at us in waves, the championship is rough and tumble. And I think we're in a very good position. But that said, as a fan and as someone who watches all the games every minute and watches it with you passionately, it's frustrating to see us continue to make the same mistakes over and over again. I think we've been on a great run. I think we've dropped opportunities to be, 22 drop points right there. Bonos is it right there. 22 drop points. 22 drop points. That's a lot. But everyone will say, well, we've crawled points back throughout the season as well. But yes, still, that's the stats. The statting too. But yeah, we do sit in 7th place after this too, with 32 games played, 48 points on the board. And I'll tell you this right now. 1 second. Someone is texting me. There we go. With the 48 points on the board, we're in good stead. Again, I'm not slagging anybody off, but we have to just be honest about what happened there today. Go through the team. I thought the team sheet looked good on paper. It was probably Doyle's worst match of the season in certain ways, but also had some really good points where he had great passing and things like that. Additionally, I thought AO also had his worst game of the season. Some of the things that he does are incredible, but I don't know if he could have saved the second one. He goes down. I mean, he's a great shot stopper. But please get in the chat and think about what he could have done better. Now, Yo Hab says it too. Here's the thing: it could be worse. We're still in 7th. That's the good news. And that's what's so great about this league, and what's great about how we're doing is that, yeah, we're dropping points. We're on a roller coaster. So I know everyone's like, what, you're just gonna be happy all the time, whatever. If you're gonna do that, then don't be a part of a community that's like, gonna go in with it. No one doesn't support the squad, but we are in a really good position to go and continue to go up and get into the playoffs here. I really feel confident we still will. But that said, we can't just glaze over the fact that some of the things that go wrong and go right, We're always here to back the team. But today on just listen, it was they came out in the second half and they absolutely blitzed us. That kid Armstrong with the popped collar, oh my God, just absolutely blitzed us. And fair play to them. Hab says it's frustrating because We know we didn't need to drop the points like the way we did it today. Absolutely. And I think we're not losing. We're not learning from some of our, I don't want to say our mistakes, some of the calluses that we had. And maybe that's just a learning curve of what's going on throughout the team, throughout the season, players coming in. But yeah, it's a frustrating way to go to Ashton Gate. No, we can, because I said in the first half, we had this game in control. This game, they were giving us these points. They had the first half we had a great first half. I thought we were incredible. And I said, if we just did more of the same in the second half, we could have gone and taken all 3 points. Could have scored 3 or 4, if not more. Maybe they got 1 back, 2 back, but it did not happen. They came out, they made changes, and they came right after us. And now I think this is a flaw in some of Parkinson's thought process. If it's working, don't change it. And it's worked. But when it doesn't work, it goes like that. It goes like that. There were some things today that I saw that just looked very average. We made subs. He changed out like for likes. I thought Lewis O'Brien did okay too today in the middle of the park. But, I think at the end there, I would have liked to have seen a kind of a Terry or a Scar come on for one of the guys that had a yellow card, maybe a Max, maybe a Haim even. I know Haim's our best defender, but they weren't. We sat too deep and we're making the same mistakes twice. And I fear sometimes when I look at the table that we're shooting ourselves in the foot. But I still do believe we're going to get promoted, or have an opportunity to get promoted, be in the playoffs. But games like today, I'm just like, why? Why do we let that happen to ourselves? And again, it's football. That's football, and you can't control everything. Reffing was whatever, but I'm going through the team, and then we do have an interview with Phil Parkinson. So if you're coming in late, smash the like on the video, subscribe to the local pundit. What a great community, by the way, that happened, that went on during the match. I don't know, we have 4,000 people, something crazy like that, which is awesome. And fair play to Bristol City, by the way. They came out fighting, and good on them too. But anyways, Hab says, I did warn everyone when we got promoted in one of the extra times, the championship is a war zone, and getting draws and losses is like the normal. The championship, yes, but those are also tropes that you fall into, and you say that as if it's like, it's just what it is. Be better, don't blink. Be better, don't blink. Those are tropes. It's a tough league. I get it. Those are things that you're just like, it's just how it is. It's how it goes. It doesn't have to be that way. Look what Coventry City did to Middlesbrough yesterday. They smoked them. But I understand what you're saying in theory. I'm going to go through the team real quick, and then we'll get to Parkinson's thoughts. AO in goal, horrible, awful today. Seriously, like his worst game ever in the shirt. I don't know what happened to him. He's allowed to have one too, but it was terrible. He was absolutely terrible. Doyle, terrible. Not great. His passing was good. Defense, he got worked over. He was playing with Thomason back there, who also was, serviceable in regards to his effort levels, did a lot of things, didn't get a lot of crosses in, wasn't really offensive. It was kind of like, but Thomason, he's makeshift position back there. And by the way, AO, Doyle, and Okonkwo, I love all of them. I do. But just, not good. Not good. Not good in defense. Thomason is playing out of position, so I give him a little bit of grace. I think Doyle's been obviously one of my favorite players, but today he got burnt a couple times. Not good. But then he comes back and does some things that I'm just like, damn, that's great. And he's allowed to do that, by the way. And so is AO, and so is Thomason. They're all young guys, AO and Doyle are younger than Thomason, but it's going to happen. You're going to have off games. It's totally fine. I'm not going to go dig deep on him and say, hey, that's the worst ever, but it was not great. Like, be honest with yourself. It wasn't great. Haim was on a yellow card, was fighting, was battling a little bit too. Second half, that came right at us. I think Haim's one of our best players throughout the season, but it just didn't. Some things didn't work today. So, and it's say, but also the first half was they were all fantastic. Haim was fantastic. Clearworth, fine. Nothing special. He got a yellow card, stayed in it. I think Parkinson needs to protect him a little bit more. Maybe get a scar on, like I said, get him in there. I don't think I don't think Clearworth likes playing with Kabore. I think they had a good opportunities for some 1-2s, pushing through, push and goes, things like that. Triangles, getting down the right side. I don't think Clearworth and Kabore work together for some reason. I think Kabore is great and also frustrating at the same time. He puts himself about. He's fast. He does things that are like, oh my God, he's super athletic. Great cross in. Missed opportunity at the back post with Rathbone, but I don't think Hyam and Kabore work on that right side. I don't. I think Longman and him work better. But let's see what happens when Biner comes back or comes in. Rathbone. Rathbone. Oh, sorry, I'm going to go. Lewis O'Brien apparently got 7.6. One of our better players. I think Rathbone sitting that deeper role does play good. He does get himself in good positions. He puts himself about. He gets into tackles. He's got energy for days. Played well. Sheaf. I think it's tough to judge Sheaf because he doesn't do anything sexy or special, but he's always there. And he got a 7 out of 10 today. He went down and but he was okay. I think Sheaf. Sheaf's one of our better players that it goes unnoticed, kind of like a Matty James. We need a Matty James, I back in the lineup, but our passing was good in the first half. The second half, I think we got overrun a little bit, and they just had more energy than we did. Back to Rathbone. I thought Rathbone with the goal was absolutely brilliant. What a great goal. And to be fair, and I know I dug out Doyle a little bit earlier. Doyle's cross in off that guy's back and Rathbone first time back in that. Great goal. Great goal. We should have went on for a little bit more too, but Rathbone, a fantastic, great goal. He's having a good season for coming back after being injured. So good on him. Broadhead, I think they gave him a 7-3 on FOTMOB. I didn't see it. What say you though? I didn't see it. I don't know. He has moments of getting out of spaces, which is great, but I didn't see it. Sam Smith, I didn't see it. So I like Sam. We were trying to lump the ball up to him. Wasn't winning the headers. Wasn't working in the first half. I didn't see it today. I don't know. On the bench, George Dobson. George Dobson comes in, misses a sitter. I don't know. Fell over the turf monster. I have no idea. I know he's offside for the second one. Misses that one too. Should have been 3-2. Dobson should have put that ball in the back of the net. It's kind of unacceptable. The one that's onside, it's kind of unacceptable. You can't miss that. He was in. It was a great passage of play too. Kick back, Kiefer Moore came in. I mean, you just can't miss that. The offside one's the offside one. But I'm sorry. It's just he tried to pass it in the back of the net. He was wide there at 3 yards. It's just kind of unacceptable. And I'm thinking back right now, very far. And this is why I'm frustrated at the games. And you should be too. Yeah, support the team. We got it. I understand all that. But the Dobson miss is just unacceptable. Like it just is. Windass, good. Came on good, not great. Didn't really impact. I really like him as a player. I think he's probably, he's there. We're going from rotation of Windass to Rathbone to Broadhead. I think Parkinson's doing a good job balancing the team out and rotating the team out, which is good. Kiefer Moore put himself about to just, good pass. Just couldn't put it away today. Just couldn't do it. Let me see here. Sending hugs to you, Josh. I've filed this under statistically we won't win every match. Unfun though today's match watch. Oh, did you not have fun during the match? Try to do my best. I mean, I think we all do, but we won't win every match. Hips Karma's 100% right. We won't win every match. We will not win every match. We will not. We want to, but we won't. And like I said, going through it and armchair quarterbacking it, podcaster, that's whatever the hell his name is. Yeah, it's a frustrating one for sure. Dobson needs to learn how to shoot the ball. He blew it twice. Will, or we nunchuck. I think you're new to the channel. I love your thumbnail. Looks like you're a bass guitarist, if that is. Yeah. Listen, he tried to pass it in the back of the net. And maybe it took a bounce, but it's harder to miss. That's like a Lewis O'Brien miss. Kip Carmen, I was great. Thank you very much. The action may have had me cursing like a sailor sometimes. Oh, too awesome. And let me see. Windass is our biggest weapon. He can change a game. Yeah, but Mike, has he been changing games? Mike Martin. He's had he has moments, man. He's so good. I'm not saying he doesn't, but yeah. Hab says, whenever we controlled the ball, Bristol didn't like our play style. No, they didn't. And we kind of let that go. After the second half, we kind of let that go. So listen, to Hip Karma's point, we're not Hip Karma's point. We're not going to win every football match. We're not going to. We're not, and don't expect to. Either we do. I mean, I think every game, Ken, I know as like gorilla math, what he does, every game is like, we're going to win 1-1, or we're going to win 1-0 or 2-1, whatever. We always like pick that we're going to win, and we lose. We're like so fucking shocked, like, oh my God, we lost the game. How did we lose that game? I'm pulling shirts off the wall. I'm getting calls and text message from Q, my friend Q, and she's like, oh, you're so dramatic. Yeah, because we think we're going to win every goddamn game, and we're not going to do it. We are not going to do it. But let me get to the stats real quick too. Stats are statting. Take a shot for that if you need to. Stats, 50-50 in the stats for possession. We had 9 shots. They had 8. We had 3 on target. They had 5. That's not good. That's not even really, that's not good at all. Corners, 2 to 3 in their favor. We had 2 corners tonight. We had 2 corners. They had 3. But there were still 4 goals in the game. That's not good offense. That's not good. This is not good offense. Not good offense. I hope you're doing well, bud. I was worried about you when you almost shut down the show. Well, welcome to the local pundit, my friend. Thank you, man. Don't worry. It's all good fun and games. It's all good fun. It's all good fun and games. That's what we do. We do it together. All right. Let's get to Phil Parkinson's interview. Let's do that. Let's see what he has to say. I have not watched it. I almost verbatim know what he's going to say. Also, too, it is a 3-minute and 4-second clip. I'm sure the second to the last question will be about the fans. There we go.
Yeah, Ashton Gate, your initial reaction, reflections on that performance tonight?
The first half, I thought we were very good. It's probably one of the best we've played home or away this season. They surprised us. They set off the ball. We passed it with quality. We got the goal, and obviously we always expect a change of dynamic after the break, and they made the 3 subs, but it was just a technical error really, which got them clean through on the right hand side, and the lads finished it well. But then after that, we've worked our way back into the game. Obviously, then the crowd were up for it, but I thought we came through that really well. We got a great goal. Even though it was an own goal, it was still a very good move. And then we've had a brilliant chance to go 3-1 up. If I was stood here and saying that we stopped playing after that and we sat off, we'd be frustrated, but we didn't. And it's the lads scored a goal, which you probably never score again. Which has gone in the middle of the goal on the underside of the crossbar and beat Arthur, which never hit a strike as clearly as that.
So, okay, I like everything he's saying right there. He's not digging out our play. He's not digging the players out at all. He's not. Should we sit back? But he's saying things like that's what we'd be saying. Like, was he sitting back at all? What do we do? I don't know. I think I believe in Phil. I believe he's not perfect, but I do. I'm sitting here listening to him, and I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, I get it. All right, cool. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. All that makes sense to me. So fair play to him. Always. You know what I mean? We get passionate about it on the channel. And I do like what the guy's not out of touch. He isn't. And he has his reasons why he does things. He doesn't make sub here. He doesn't do that there. But he's out of touch. He's not out of touch. He really isn't. There's just certain things that I personally Okay, fine, fair enough. But he is the gaffer. But it was a great strike for that second goal. Should Arthur do better? Maybe, maybe not. For the first goal, does Arthur need to do better? I don't know. But also, they were put in that position because Doyley gave up the ball, and it happens. But that's football. They got to take care of each other. They got to lift each other up. Now, good news is like the camaraderie with the team is there. So I think they will do so. They will do so.
So, of course, we're disappointed, but we've got to take a lot of heart again from an outstanding display.
And what was that message to the group at the end? Because I'd imagine, despite the fact you have come away from here with a point against the side that are chasing for the playoffs like yourselves, clearly there will be a disappointment that you haven't got through.
Yeah, I think, of course, it's always going to be quiet when you've come so close, and it's difficult to know what to say because myself and Steve are equally disappointed.
Can I just say something right there for all of you that talk about armchairing and all this shit? You don't think they're in the same boat. They just have the ability to make the decisions to do so. They're equally disappointed as we are, as you should be too. As you should be too. Doesn't mean that they don't believe in the squad. Doesn't mean that we're not going to go off and win the next game or whatever. But they're equally disappointed too. So take the happy clapper shit and put it in and put it away. These guys are equally disappointed too. And again, I say this, I like what he's saying today. I really do. And I feel very confident that he will. I feel every game, I feel confident he's come back and we're going to solve some of these issues. But it is football. It's a game. It's a sport. They're professional football players. And, they're going to make mistakes. Yes. And I'm really believing in the fact that he's going to be able to navigate this. He's been through this before, and we're going to be able to come out on the other side. But to that point, after a game like this, it sucks. It's a real kick into Paul Mullins. It really is. Chris Phillips says, best show on YouTube. I'll take it, Chris, with the $1.99 super chat. That is absolutely I'll take it. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the super chat. We got a new saying, peach of a goal. I don't know who said that. You said it. Somebody put it in the chat today earlier. I missed it. I was too busy probably talking stupid nonsense like I always do. But thanks, Chris Phillips. I appreciate you. All right, let's see what else Phil Parkinson has to say here.
We've got to pick the lads up, and when we get up tomorrow morning, we've got to look back at these performances against Ipswich and coming down here against the Bristol team. We didn't have a game at the weekend, and there was so many good performances.
Yeah, see, I think that's where I did say it. Okay, that's where Parkinson said performances we want the results. We have the performance and then want the result. Somebody just hit the wall. Hospital room. You know what I mean? This is what happens. Anyways, you want the performance and you want the result. And granted, I don't think we had the best 90-minute performance. You're never going to do that, but if you listen to him, he's making a lot of sense, but he also is down. They're disappointed. We wanted these 3 points. I mean, they won all the 3 points, but when you look at the context of the game and how it went down, you're like, oh fuck, how did we drop those points? How? And we've done it throughout the whole season. 22 points dropped. Take out whatever you want to say. We've clawed this back. I know that's everyone's going to say that, but let's just take this on what it is. We've dropped 22 points from winning positions. 22. Whether we clawed back 7, okay, let's call it let's just call it an even 10. Back it out, okay? We gained 10 back, we've lost 10 back. Or 11. Let's call it 11. All right, let's break it in half. Let's just do this for a second here. Here. Add 11 points. That's 59. We're sitting comfortably in third. And I broke it in half there for all of you that are like, oh, we've clawed back this amount of money. We've dropped it. Let's call it 11 out of the 20. Let's break it in half. 11 points. 22 dropped. Break it in half. 59 points we'd have. 59. It's frustrating. It is. But I'm not going to go trope. Like, oh, it's the championship. It's what it is. It's football. There you go. Bono said, I'm talking you off the ledge. I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to talk myself off the ledge. Thanks, Bono. Good to have you in. I'm still got it. That's 7 games we've drawn from winning position. Matt Owl, who called me and didn't call me a knob. I'm just fucking with him. It's a lot. It's a lot to take, Matt Owl. It really is. We're not cutthroat entrepreneurs, huh? No, not yet. Not yet. We're not. Are you not entertained? You know, we're not the Wolf of Wall Street, but here we go. Parkinson, here we go.
You look at Bristol in terms of opposition, they've done really well this season. Like, naturally, is it one of those performances where, despite the fact you've not got 3, you've got a point, you've leveled it out, and ultimately you can go again on Saturday?
Yeah, I think we've gone 5 games away. We've won 4 and drawn 1. Now, to win in the first 4 of that block, you want to continue it. And the aim was, as you saw in the way we played, to go and make that 5. But we haven't been able to do it. But sometimes moments happen. And if,
it's right,
like I said, if in that period of the game we were sitting deep and we stopped running, or we thought the job was done, we switched off, of course we'd be more frustrated. But the lads just struck a ball, like I said.
Hold on. We were sitting deep. I'm sorry. We were sitting too deep. We didn't give up. We were sitting too deep.
Which is a goal, which is obviously a top class finish.
And finally, looking ahead to Saturday, Ipswich Town back at home and a chance to build on what you've done here tonight.
Yeah,
big one.
I think first of all, thanks to came tonight.
Supporters, there it is. He didn't ask about the supporters, but he talked about them. And by the way, Eat More Chips was out there too. Welsh Techie's flag was out, awesome too.
Brilliant support we've had it again. But Saturday's going to be about the supporters being the 12th man. You know, real big effort from everybody at the weekend. But it's another great game for us, and we look forward to it.
We're going to win on Saturday. We're going to win on Saturday. We're going to beat Ipswich. We are. That's it. We're going to. I mean, I'm not putting any stakes on it, but we're going to win on Saturday. We're going to beat Ipswich. It's going to be okay. Bono, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be okay. Take today, dropping points. He feels it. We feel it as a community. We talked about it, you know, but we're going to win on Saturday. We're going to beat Ipswich at home. That's what's going to happen. Not blinking on that. We're going to still be in the playoffs. It's going to be good. 4 out of 6 of these 2 matches is going to be good. Today feels like a loss to me. Drop points. It is. And again, he just said this too. We were sitting. I almost think, you know, it's kind of like you put it out there to say like that's what we didn't do, but that's what we were doing. You know, I know, but yeah, we're gonna win on Saturday. Take that to the bank. Doc says, I said it earlier today. We need to start a string of wins together, like Christmas fixtures. Yes, we do. Bottom line, says Roma Paz, is we were caught flat-footed after the half. Then we missed the opportunity after opportunity. We were caught completely on flat foot. Like that guy came on Armstrong, popped collar, the whole deal, just blitzed us. But we had no solution to him, none. And he was full of grit and thunder. Just layered that one from a tight angle. And AO, I don't know. I really don't know. Chris says, we're 1 point out of the playoffs, playing meaningful games in February and deep in the FA Cup from Chelsea. Life is great. Yeah. There you go. You're right. DKD would have scored both goals. Dabo missed. A mirror image of each other nearly. DKD has scored 16 this season so far. You bought him, play him. I can't argue with that one, my friend. I can't argue with that one. That Dabo miss was shameful. Fucking shameful. Why was the game not on Paramount Plus? I think because it was a scheduled game and they had it on iFollow. So yeah, if you missed the game, the first half was great. Second half, you didn't. It was a good second half to watch as a neutral, but it is what it is. Anyways, all right, that is your Wrexham reaction for Tuesday, February 17th. We will be live tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I think Pundits Picks is tomorrow. Ken's going to be doing some creative math. If anything breaks, as you know, we'll be live at a local pundit. Thanks for all your support today. Fun one. Did drop points. We go again. I hate saying it on Saturday, but I think we're going to win that game. So I'm excited about that. Get back into it. DKD doesn't know how to play with our team yet. I point you to Issa. I didn't know you were not an Issa support. I mean, I know you support Issa, but I didn't know the Crum was in there too. Roman's pissed. Said, screw that. We should be 6th. I'm not going to. There you go. I like that. Don't blink. Anyways, thanks for coming in. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the local pundit, bottom right-hand corner. Become a member if you haven't already. We'll be back tomorrow. And for Pundits Picks, I'll probably do a show tomorrow. If anything breaks, we'll be here. And on that bombshell, we'll see y'all soon.